Have you ever thought about how your daily cup of coffee could be shaping your health? It's something most of us look forward to, a warm, comforting moment in the morning, or maybe an afternoon pick-me-up. But what if I told you that your coffee habit might be doing far more than just waking you up? It could be protecting your brain, strengthening your heart, and even adding years to your life. On the flip side, certain mistakes could turn that same coffee into a silent saboteur, harming your health in ways you may not even realize. What's your favorite way to enjoy coffee? Do you take it black, or do you prefer a little cream and sugar? I'd love to hear about your coffee habits in the comments below. And if you're ready to learn something new about your coffee, stick with me. By the end of this conversation, you'll not only appreciate your coffee more, but also understand how to make it work for your body, mind, and longevity. Let's get started. Point 1. Coffee as a shield against neurodegenerative diseases. Did you know that your daily coffee habit could be one of the simplest ways to protect your brain as you age? For many of us, the thought of memory loss or losing the ability to think clearly is one of the scariest aspects of growing older. Conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's are far too common, and they take a heavy toll, not just on those who experience them, but also on their loved ones. The good news is that coffee, something so familiar and comforting, might play a surprising role in shielding us from these devastating diseases. Research has shown that regular coffee drinkers have a significantly lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, by as much as 65%. Similarly, coffee can reduce the risk of Parkinson's disease by 32% to 60%. These are not small numbers. They're the kind of statistics that give us hope, especially when we realize that something as simple as a cup of coffee can make such a big difference. The key here is caffeine. It's not just about keeping you awake. It actually helps protect your neurons, the essential building blocks of your brain. Caffeine works like a silent guardian for your mind. It blocks a compound called adenosine, which can slow down brain activity, and instead boosts the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine. Dopamine is crucial because it's one of the chemicals that keeps us feeling happy, motivated, and focused. As we age, protecting these pathways in our brains becomes even more critical. But here's something to keep in mind. Moderation matters. Studies suggest that drinking 2 to 4 cups of coffee a day is the sweet spot for these brain-protecting benefits. Too little, and you might not get the full effects. Too much, and you could risk side effects like anxiety or disrupted sleep, which can counteract the benefits. Now, if you're someone who enjoys their coffee with lots of cream and sugar, this is a good time to reconsider. Excess sugar can cause inflammation in the body, and that's something we want to avoid, especially for brain health. Instead, try enjoying your coffee black or with a splash of milk. It might take some getting used to, but your brain will thank you in the long run. Point 2. Coffee and liver health. When we think about keeping our bodies healthy, the liver doesn't always get the attention it deserves. But the truth is, this amazing organ is a powerhouse. It works tirelessly to filter toxins, produce essential nutrients, and support digestion. As we age, taking care of our liver becomes even more critical because it's involved in so many processes that keep us feeling energetic and well. And here's the exciting part. Your daily cup of coffee could be a powerful ally in protecting your liver. Research has shown that drinking coffee can significantly reduce the risk of liver diseases, including cirrhosis and liver cancer. In fact, studies suggest that just 4 or more cups a day can lower the chances of developing cirrhosis by up to 84%. For those who enjoy an occasional glass of wine or other alcoholic beverages, this benefit is especially important. Coffee has been found to counter some of the damage alcohol can do to the liver, acting almost like a shield. But the liver-protecting power of coffee doesn't stop there. Regular coffee drinkers are up to 40% less likely to develop liver cancer, one of the deadliest forms of cancer. How does coffee do this? It's all thanks to the antioxidants and other beneficial compounds it contains. These substances work to reduce inflammation and fight off harmful free radicals that can damage liver cells over time. Essentially, coffee helps your liver stay strong and healthy, even as it works hard to support the rest of your body. Now, you might be wondering, does the type of coffee matter? The answer is yes. Opt for high-quality coffee that's free from harmful additives or pesticides. Organic coffee is a great choice because it minimizes exposure to potentially toxic chemicals that could put additional strain on your liver. And if you can, Skip the sugary creamers or syrups. These can contribute to weight gain and increase your risk of fatty liver disease, which is a growing concern, especially in older adults. One thing to remember is that moderation and timing are key. While 4 cups of coffee might work for some, it's important to listen to your body. If you're sensitive to caffeine or have other health conditions, you might need to adjust your intake. And be sure to pair your coffee with plenty of water throughout the day to stay hydrated and support your liver's natural detox processes. Point 3. Coffee as a natural booster for your brain and metabolism. We all know that coffee has a special way of waking us up in the morning. That first sip, warm and energizing, feels like a little spark that gets us moving. But did you know that coffee is more than just a pick-me-up? It can actually boost your brain power and metabolism, making it a powerful ally in staying sharp and active as you age. The secret lies in caffeine, nature's own stimulant. When you drink coffee, caffeine enters your bloodstream and goes straight to work. One of its main jobs is to block a chemical in your brain called adenosine. Adenosine is what makes us feel tired, especially later in the day. By blocking it, caffeine gives your brain the freedom to increase levels of dopamine and norepinephrine, 2 chemicals that enhance your mood, sharpen your focus, and help you feel more alert. This boost in mental clarity can be a game changer, especially for older adults. Whether it's staying focused on a favorite hobby, keeping up with the grandkids, or tackling a to-do list, coffee helps us stay engaged and productive. It's not just about feeling awake. It's about feeling capable and ready to take on the day. But the benefits of coffee go beyond the brain. It's also a fantastic friend to your metabolism. Studies show that coffee can increase your metabolic rate by up to 11%, meaning your body becomes more efficient at burning calories. This can be particularly helpful if you're trying to manage your weight or stay physically active. By giving your metabolism a gentle nudge, coffee helps your body work smarter, not harder. Here's another interesting point. Coffee can also enhance physical performance. It stimulates the release of adrenaline, the fight-or-flight hormone, which can improve endurance and strength during physical activities. If you enjoy morning walks, yoga, or light exercise, having a cup of coffee beforehand might give you that extra push to make the most of your routine. Of course, it's important to enjoy coffee in moderation. Too much caffeine can lead to restlessness, jitteriness, or even disrupted sleep, all things we'd rather avoid. Experts recommend sticking to 2 to 4 cups a day, but everyone's tolerance is different. Pay attention to how your body responds and adjust accordingly. To get the most out of coffee's benefits, focus on keeping it simple. Skip the sugary syrups and artificial creamers, which can counteract the positive effects of coffee. Instead, enjoy it black, or add a splash of milk or a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor. These small choices help you enjoy the best of what coffee has to offer without adding unnecessary calories or chemicals. Point 4. Coffee's role in preventing type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a condition that has become all too common, especially as we age. It can feel like an uphill battle to manage, impacting not just our blood sugar but also our energy levels and overall health. The good news? That cup of coffee you enjoy each day might actually be working behind the scenes to keep this chronic disease at bay. Research has shown that drinking coffee daily can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by as much as 67%. That's a staggering statistic and one worth paying attention to. But what makes coffee such a powerful ally in this fight? The answer lies in its rich content of antioxidants and other bioactive compounds, which do much more than just make coffee taste good. First, these antioxidants improve insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels, but as we age, our bodies sometimes become less responsive to it, a condition known as insulin resistance. This is one of the primary causes of type 2 diabetes. Coffee's antioxidants act like tiny warriors, helping your body respond better to insulin and keep blood sugar levels stable. Caffeine, another key ingredient in coffee, also plays a role. It's been found to reduce inflammation and support metabolic health, 2 factors that are crucial in preventing diabetes. By drinking coffee, you're giving your body a little extra support in maintaining its natural balance. Now, while these benefits sound exciting, it's important to enjoy coffee in the right way to fully reap them. For starters, skip the sugar. Adding sweeteners to your coffee might seem harmless, but over time, those extra sugars can lead to weight gain and increase your risk of diabetes. Instead, try drinking coffee black or with a splash of unsweetened almond milk or low-fat dairy. Moderation is another key factor. While studies suggest that 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day can be beneficial, everyone's tolerance is different. If you're someone who feels jittery or anxious after too much coffee, it's okay to cut back and find the amount that works best for you. Remember, it's not about drinking as much coffee as possible. It's about making it a regular part of your routine in a way that feels good for your body. If you're already managing diabetes or are at risk, it's always a good idea to pair your coffee habit with other healthy lifestyle choices. Eating a balanced diet, staying active, and keeping your weight in check are all critical steps in preventing or managing the condition. Coffee is a helpful tool, but it works best as part of a bigger picture of overall health. Point 5. Coffee's connection to longevity. Would you believe me if I told you that your daily cup of coffee could help you live longer? It might sound too good to be true, but research suggests that regular coffee drinkers have a lower risk of death from a variety of causes. For many of us in our later years, the idea of living a longer, healthier life is not just a dream. It's a goal. And the humble coffee bean may be one of the simplest ways to help make that goal a reality. Long-term studies involving thousands of participants have shown that people who drink 4 to 5 cups of coffee a day tend to live longer than those who don't. This doesn't mean coffee is some magical elixir, but it does point to the incredible health benefits packed into every cup. Coffee is loaded with antioxidants, which work to protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are harmful molecules that speed up the aging process and increase the risk of chronic diseases like cancer and heart problems. One of coffee's most significant contributions to longevity is its ability to fight inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to many age-related illnesses, including diabetes, arthritis, and heart disease. By reducing inflammation, coffee helps protect your body's systems and keeps you feeling healthier for longer. It's like giving your body a little boost of resilience with each sip, but the benefits don't stop there. Coffee's role in reducing the risk of chronic diseases also contributes to its life-extending properties. It lowers the chances of developing conditions like type 2 diabetes, liver disease, and even certain cancers. By protecting against these major health threats, coffee helps pave the way for a longer, more vibrant life. Of course, like all good things, moderation is key. Drinking too much coffee can lead to side effects like jitteriness, insomnia, or heart palpitations. For most people, 3 to 5 cups a day is the ideal range to enjoy the benefits without overloading your system. And don't forget the quality of your coffee matters too. High-quality, organic coffee is free of harmful pesticides and additives, giving you the full health benefits without unnecessary risks. One thing to keep in mind is how you prepare your coffee. Avoid piling on sugar, flavored syrups, or artificial creamers, as these can cancel out the positive effects and contribute to weight gain or other health problems. Instead, try enjoying coffee in its pure form or with natural additions like cinnamon or a splash of almond milk. Point 6. Coffee's role in supporting mental health. Depression is one of the most silent yet impactful challenges many people face, especially as we age. It's not just about feeling sad. It can make everyday tasks seem overwhelming, sap your energy, and take the joy out of activities you once loved. While it's important to seek professional help when dealing with mental health struggles, it might surprise you to learn that your daily coffee habit could be a small but significant part of the solution. Research has shown that people who drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day have up to a 20% lower risk of developing depression. Even more astonishing, those who drink 4 or more cups a day have up to a 53% reduced risk of suicide. These are powerful numbers that highlight coffee's potential as a natural mood booster, especially during times when you might feel low or disconnected. The secret lies in coffee's ability to affect brain chemistry. Caffeine, the key active ingredient in coffee, stimulates the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These are often called the feel-good chemicals because they play a big role in regulating mood and happiness. By increasing their levels, coffee can help lift your spirits and give you a sense of well-being. But the benefits don't stop at lifting your mood. Drinking coffee regularly has also been linked to better mental focus and sharper memory, which can be incredibly comforting as we age. Feeling more alert and engaged in daily life can make a big difference in maintaining a sense of purpose and connection, both of which are crucial for mental health. Now, While coffee has its perks, moderation and timing are important. Too much caffeine can lead to jitteriness or heightened anxiety, which is the last thing anyone needs when they're already feeling overwhelmed. Experts recommend sticking to 3 to 4 cups a day and avoiding coffee in the late afternoon or evening to prevent sleep disruptions. A good night's sleep is just as important for mental health as staying active and engaged during the day. Another tip is to avoid turning your coffee into a sugary treat. While it might be tempting to add sugar or flavored syrups, these can lead to energy crashes and mood swings later on. Instead, consider healthier options like cinnamon or unsweetened almond milk, which can add flavor without the negative side effects. It's also worth noting that coffee is most effective when paired with other healthy habits. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, and staying connected with loved ones are all key components of maintaining mental well-being. Coffee can't replace these things, but it can be a comforting and supportive addition to your routine. Point 7. Coffee and heart health. When it comes to staying healthy as we age, heart health is often at the top of the list. Your heart works tirelessly, pumping blood and keeping your body energized. Taking care of it is essential, and here's where coffee can surprise you. That comforting cup you reach for in the morning might actually be helping your heart stay strong and resilient. Studies have shown that drinking 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day can reduce your risk of developing heart disease by up to 15%. That's a significant number, especially when you consider how common heart-related issues become as we get older. Coffee's benefits for the heart come from its unique combination of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, which work together to protect your cardiovascular system. One of the most fascinating effects of coffee is its ability to improve blood circulation. Caffeine, the star ingredient in coffee, helps dilate blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely. This can lower blood pressure over time and reduce the strain on your heart. For anyone dealing with circulation concerns or borderline hypertension, this is a welcome benefit. But that's not all. Coffee's antioxidants also fight oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to heart disease. Oxidative stress damages your cells, including those in your heart, and speeds up the aging process. By countering these harmful effects, coffee helps protect your heart and keep it functioning at its best. Now, while coffee can be a great addition to a heart-healthy lifestyle, it's important to remember that moderation is key. Too much caffeine can lead to increased heart rate or jitters, especially if you're sensitive to it. If you've been advised to watch your caffeine intake due to an existing heart condition, consult with your doctor to find the right balance for you. What you add to your coffee also matters. Sugary creamers or flavored syrups can add unnecessary calories and raise your blood sugar levels, which is not ideal for heart health. Instead, try drinking your coffee black or with a small splash of unsweetened almond milk or low-fat dairy. Even a pinch of cinnamon can add a touch of flavor while providing its own heart-friendly benefits. It's also important to pair your coffee habit with other heart-healthy choices. Regular exercise, a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, and managing stress are all critical for keeping your heart strong. Coffee is a wonderful complement to these habits, but it's not a substitute for them. Point 8. Avoiding common coffee mistakes to protect your health. While coffee offers numerous health benefits, how we consume it can make or break its positive effects. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we make small mistakes that can cancel out coffee's advantages or even put our health at risk. Let's talk about some of the most common coffee pitfalls and how to avoid them, especially for those of us looking to enjoy our coffee in a way that truly supports our well-being. 1. Overconsumption. We all love the energy boost coffee provides, but too much of a good thing can backfire. Drinking excessive amounts of coffee can lead to restlessness, anxiety, and even heart palpitations. For older adults, overloading on caffeine can also disrupt sleep patterns, which are crucial for maintaining physical and mental health. Stick to 2 to 4 cups per day and pay attention to how your body reacts. Everyone's caffeine tolerance is different, so finding your sweet spot is key. 2. Adding too much sugar. For many people, coffee isn't complete without a spoonful or 2 of sugar. While it might make your coffee sweeter, it also adds empty calories and increases your risk of weight gain, diabetes, and heart problems. Sugar can also cause energy crashes, leaving you feeling more tired later in the day. Instead, consider natural alternatives like cinnamon or a splash of unsweetened almond milk to enhance the flavor without the health risks. 3. Drinking low-quality coffee. Not all coffee is created equal. Some cheaper brands use beans that are heavily processed with pesticides or include additives that can harm your health. Choosing high-quality, organic coffee ensures you're not exposing your body to unnecessary toxins. It's worth spending a little extra for coffee that's pure and free from harmful chemicals. It's an investment in your health. 4. Afternoon coffee. While that late afternoon cup may feel like a lifesaver on a sluggish day, it can interfere with your sleep. Caffeine can stay in your system for hours, making it harder to fall asleep at night. Poor sleep can affect everything from your energy levels to your heart health. If you need a boost later in the day, try a decaffeinated option or a caffeine-free herbal tea instead. 5. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Starting your day with coffee before eating might feel like a routine, but it can cause stomach irritation over time. Coffee increases the production of stomach acid, which can lead to discomfort, nausea, or even gastritis. Pair your coffee with a small snack like whole grain toast or a piece of fruit to protect your stomach lining while still enjoying your morning brew. 6. Ignoring caffeine sensitivity. As we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to caffeine. Symptoms like headaches, irritability, or a racing heart are signs that you might need to cut back. If you notice these effects, consider switching to decaf or reducing your intake to 1 cup a day. 7. Skipping hydration. Coffee can act as a mild diuretic, meaning it encourages your body to lose fluids. If you're not drinking enough water alongside your coffee, you might end up feeling dehydrated. A simple habit to adopt is alternating a cup of coffee with a glass of water throughout the day. Staying hydrated keeps your energy up and supports your overall health. Point 9. Enhancing coffee's benefits with the right additions. Coffee is already a health-boosting beverage, but did you know you can make it even better? By adding certain natural ingredients, you can elevate your daily cup to something that not only tastes great, but also supports your overall well-being. Let's explore how a few thoughtful additions can transform your coffee into a powerhouse for health. 1. Cinnamon. Adding a pinch of cinnamon to your coffee does more than just enhance its flavor. It brings powerful health benefits. Cinnamon is packed with antioxidants and has anti-inflammatory properties, which are excellent for combating oxidative stress. It also helps regulate blood sugar levels, making it a fantastic addition for anyone concerned about diabetes or energy crashes. The subtle warmth of cinnamon pairs beautifully with coffee, making it a delightful and healthful addition. 2. Cocoa powder. For those who enjoy a hint of chocolate, unsweetened cocoa powder is a game changer. It adds a rich, indulgent flavor to your coffee while delivering a hefty dose of antioxidants. Cocoa has been shown to improve heart health by reducing inflammation and lowering blood pressure. It also boosts your mood by encouraging the release of endorphins, the feel-good chemicals in your brain. Just 1 spoonful can turn your coffee into a healthy, mood-enhancing treat. 3. Plant-based milks. If you're looking to make your coffee creamier without adding traditional dairy, plant-based milks like almond, oat, or soy milk are excellent options. These alternatives often come fortified with vitamins and minerals, such as calcium and vitamin D, which are especially important as we age. They also add a subtle sweetness and creaminess without the need for sugar or artificial creamers. 4. Coconut oil or MCT oil. Coconut oil and medium-chain triglyceride, MCT, oil are popular additions for their ability to provide quick, clean energy. These healthy fats are easily absorbed and metabolized by the body, making them a great option for supporting brain health and sustained energy throughout the day. A teaspoon blended into your coffee can create a smooth, satisfying drink that keeps you feeling fuller for longer. 5. Turmeric. Known for its bright yellow color and anti-inflammatory properties, turmeric can be a surprising but effective addition to your coffee. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, has been linked to improved brain health and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Pair it with a dash of black pepper to enhance its absorption, and you've got yourself a powerful, health-boosting cup of coffee. 6. Vanilla extract. A few drops of pure vanilla extract can add a touch of sweetness and a comforting aroma to your coffee without the need for sugar. Vanilla is rich in antioxidants and may help reduce inflammation, making it a simple yet effective addition to your daily brew. 7. Cardamom. If you're feeling adventurous, try sprinkling a little cardamom into your coffee. This aromatic spice is commonly used in Middle Eastern and South Asian cuisines and has been celebrated for its digestive benefits. It also adds a unique, slightly floral flavor to your coffee that's both refreshing and satisfying. Tips for making the most of your coffee additions. Start small and experiment with flavors to find what works best for you. Use natural, high-quality ingredients to ensure you're getting the most benefits without unwanted additives. Avoid overloading your coffee with multiple additions at once. Simple combinations, like cinnamon and cocoa or turmeric and black pepper, can go a long way in enhancing both flavor and health benefits. Point 10. Who should avoid coffee or consume it with caution? As much as coffee is celebrated for its benefits, it's not for everyone. For some people, coffee can do more harm than good, especially if it worsens existing health conditions or interferes with their well-being. Let's talk about who should approach coffee cautiously or even avoid it altogether. 1. People with anxiety or panic disorders. Caffeine is a stimulant, and for those who already struggle with anxiety, it can amplify feelings of restlessness, nervousness, or even trigger panic attacks. That jittery sensation and racing thoughts some people experience after drinking coffee can feel overwhelming, especially if you're prone to anxiety. If coffee leaves you feeling on edge, consider cutting back or switching to decaf. 2. Those who suffer from insomnia. As we age, quality sleep becomes even more essential for overall health. Coffee, especially when consumed in the afternoon or evening, can disrupt your sleep patterns by keeping you awake longer than you'd like. If you're struggling to fall or stay asleep, it might be worth limiting your coffee intake to the morning hours or switching to herbal teas later in the day. 3. Individuals with gastrointestinal issues. Coffee increases stomach acid production, which can irritate conditions like acid reflux, gastritis, or ulcers. If you frequently experience heartburn or stomach discomfort after drinking coffee, it may be a sign that your digestive system isn't tolerating it well. Pairing coffee with food or opting for a low-acid blend might help, but in some cases, avoiding coffee altogether may be the best option. 4. Pregnant and breastfeeding women. During pregnancy and breastfeeding, caffeine intake should be carefully monitored. Too much caffeine can potentially affect the baby's development or lead to issues like low birth weight. While a small cup of coffee might be okay, it's best to consult a healthcare provider to determine a safe amount for your specific situation. 5. People with hypertension or heart conditions. Caffeine can temporarily raise blood pressure and heart rate, which may be problematic for individuals with hypertension or cardiac arrhythmias. If you have a history of heart issues, it's important to discuss your coffee consumption with your doctor to ensure it doesn't interfere with your treatment plan. 6. Individuals with iron deficiency. Coffee can hinder the absorption of iron from foods, which is especially concerning for those already dealing with anemia or iron deficiency. To minimize this effect, avoid drinking coffee with meals and wait at least an hour after eating before enjoying your cup. 7. Those taking certain medications. Caffeine can interact with certain medications, either by reducing their effectiveness or intensifying their side effects. This is particularly true for medications like certain antibiotics, stimulants, and blood thinners. If you're on any long-term medications, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor about how coffee might affect them. Listening to your body is key. Even if you don't fall into one of these categories, it's important to pay attention to how coffee makes you feel. If it's causing headaches, irritability, or digestive issues, your body might be telling you to cut back or find alternatives. Healthy alternatives to coffee. For those who need to avoid coffee, there are plenty of options to enjoy instead. Herbal teas, like chamomile or peppermint, offer a comforting warm beverage without caffeine. Decaffeinated coffee is another great choice if you still want the flavor without the stimulating effects. You could also try golden milk, a turmeric-based drink that's both soothing and anti-inflammatory. As we wrap up, it's clear that coffee is much more than just a beverage. It's a daily ritual that can offer incredible health benefits when consumed thoughtfully. From protecting your brain against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's to reducing the risk of liver disease, supporting heart health, and even helping you live longer, coffee has the potential to be a true ally in your journey to better health. But like anything, it's all about balance and making smart choices. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to enjoy coffee? Have you learned something today that you'll be incorporating into your routine? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this discussion helpful, consider sharing it with a friend who might benefit too. Let's spread the word about the joys and benefits of coffee done right. Here's to your health, happiness, and many more comforting cups in the future. Cheers.